So Bill O'Reilly had his buddy Donald Trump on the show 2 nights ago. And when I say his buddy, I mean his buddy. They actually go to basketball games together. It's cute. They hold hands. They make out with a poster of Reagan later on in the night. And believe it or not, they actually got into a heated debate on the issue of immigration. So Trump recently said that we should kick out all undocumented immigrants. And he said he even disagrees with birthright citizenship. So in Trump's crazy mind, it makes sense not only to kick out all 11 million undocumented immigrants, but you also kick out the people who are American citizens, who were born in the U.S., but their parents aren't immigrants. He's like, yeah, get rid of them too. That's such lunacy that I've never even heard it before, and I've been following politics for a very long time. He's now staked a position to the right of the furthest right-wing position ever. We've come a long way from Ronald Reagan, who, said, I'm a conservative, but he granted amnesty. Here you have Donald Trump. He's like, no amnesty. Get rid of all 11 million and their kids. Oh, God. Okay. So craziness. So Bill O'Reilly himself apparently had a somewhat human response to this, and he was like, dude, that's way too far. And O'Reilly's main point wasn't even just that it's too far, because I'm sure that the sentiment behind it O'Reilly kind of likes. But O'Reilly's point was, it's not even possible to round up 11 million people. Like, the optics of that are horrendous. It's like Nazi Germany optics, where, like, you bust in the door. The way Bill O'Reilly phrased it, by the way, is you bust in the door of the barrios and just drag families out. He's like, the optics are bad. It's not really possible. And then on top of that, birthright citizenship is in the Constitution. So O'Reilly says that. You know how Trump responds? He's like, I disagree. You disagree? What do you mean you disagree? What do you disagree with? He's just telling you what's in the Constitution. Like, there are lawyers, Bill, lawyers exist, and some lawyers might say, yeah, you know what, Bill O'Reilly's right, but I got lawyers that say Donald Trump's right, and we could take it to court. In fact, we're going to take it to court. And Bill is like, he's so flabbergasted, Bill O'Reilly actually didn't come back with a classic Bill O'Reilly response, which is like, shout at you at triple the decibel level you've been using, and then cower you into a corner. Now, again, they're friends, so I don't think he'd do that either way. But even he was taken aback, and he's like, okay, I can quote the Constitution for you if you'd like. I know what it says. So, cut to, they wrap up their conversation, of course not coming to an agreement, and Coulter was apparently on a plane, and her Twitter feed was blowing up with other right-wing idiots telling her, oh, Bill O'Reilly, the liberal. Oh, liberal Bill O'Reilly, liberal. Goddamn liberal. Oh, NASCAR's great. And Ann Coulter's like, let me see what happened here, guys. So here's what she said on Twitter. Just got off a plane, and my email feed is exploding with denunciations of Bill O'Reilly for interview with Donald Trump on The Factor. And then she says, sorry for the delay. And then she quotes O'Reilly, or roughly quotes him, what he said on the show. O'Reilly, quote, you want me to quote you the Constitution? If you're born here, you're an American. Period. Hashtag, good God, he's stupid. Come again, son? Let me get this right. You're a right-wing media figure. You're a right-wing pundit. And you just said Bill O'Reilly, you said, quote, good God, he's stupid, talking about Bill O'Reilly. Okay, Ann, let me get something through your skinny little head, bitch. All right? Bill O'Reilly, like him or dislike him, clearly you dislike him. He's number one in your shitty little field, okay? Sean Hannity gets much worse ratings than Bill O'Reilly does. Bill O'Reilly's number one in all cable news. Now, again, I disagree with the guy, and the overwhelming majority of the people that watch his show are 96 years old. Actually, that's not far off from the truth. The average age is really like 71. But he's number one by a mile and a half. His audience pisses on your little audience. You write books. You know what conservatives don't like to do? Read. This idea of, Ann Coulter, she has a bigger following than Bill O'Reilly. My ass she does now. There's some internal office politics going on here, too. You want to know why? Bill O'Reilly and Sean Hannity don't like each other. This is something that we knew from a while back, but the Fox News mole also recently spoke about this, the guy who was in there and then let out all the dirt on what's happening there. They don't like each other. In fact, they hate each other. Hannity and O'Reilly are not friends. Ann Coulter's always on Hannity's show because they're even further to the right of Bill O'Reilly. They're way out there in Narnia land, Voodooville, make no sense all the time-ville, right? So they hate O'Reilly, and Ann Coulter does not hesitate for a second to say to Bill, you're stupid. Oh, I am waiting. I'm going to buckle up, and I cannot wait to see Bill O'Reilly's response. Oh, my God, it's going to be political heaven to watch these two yabba-dabba dipshits go back and forth. Okay, and finally, I'll leave you with this, because this is very important. So they're having a debate about a factual matter. Does the Constitution say, or does it not say, that birthright citizenship is real, that it's in the Constitution? Again, I'll quote you, Ann Coulter. She quoted him when he said that and said, quote, hashtag, God, good God, he's stupid. So he's stupid for saying the Constitution has birthright citizenship in it. 14th Amendment, Section 1. All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. Now, Bill O'Reilly, in many ways, is stupid. On the majority of issues, his position, I should say, is stupid. So there's 1,000,001 areas where you can call him somewhat stupid. Ann Coulter managed to pick the one area where Bill O'Reilly mentioned a fact. Well, there you have the ultra-far right wing in a nutshell. They're so fucking extreme that Bill O'Reilly isn't far enough right for them, and their best example of him being, quote, stupid is when he says something that's factual. Now you guys see why my job is so easy.